My name is Ian Emes and I'm the director of episodes 1 and 3 of Queens of Mystery. Storyboarding is a way of drawing up the frames of a film in that it shows you a stage-by-stage process of the development of a sequence. What I generally do is when I have a script, I break it down into individual shots, and those individual shots are all drawn up frame by frame, and that becomes a tool for the actual directing process. It's not necessarily carved in stone. Sometimes I change things, but generally it acts as a kind of structure, and it's also a way of thinking through the scene, because when you're drawing out the frames, you're really having to think about camera positions of actors, movement, all the elements that you're going to be working with. This, for example, is episode 1. It's the opening sequence. I've got the wild marsh sign with the raven arriving. The car drives through the town. I had a shot coming up over the picket fence. Didn't get that one for one reason or another. Here we have going in through the gates of Hiddledene Hall, the reveal. The thing about, this is where storyboarding comes in very useful, because my idea with this was that you have a fairly neutral colour on the outside. You have a stone wall and a wooden gate. And as that opens, you get this burst of colour. I think when you're watching it, you're probably not aware of the process, but I have actually thought through the use of colour through storyboards as well. And so you get this kind of rather exhilarating feeling of development going on. This is the very first sequence in episode 1. And you see the young Matilda on the swing with her mother. This is obviously a flashback. Happy moment, beautiful kind of sunshine and white clapboard houses, smiles exchanged between mother and daughter, and then poof, suddenly mother's gone and she's alone, and her mother has disappeared. So, I've storyboarded that sequence, and, if you watch that sequence, that's exactly as it is, but it's given me the right beat of pathos, happiness leading to the child's loneliness. Also, for example, the revelation of the first murder victim's body in episode 1. What I've done here is I've storyboarded the reveal of the body in a way that is as amusing as possible.
If you could show us the body, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
So, for example, you have the sheet, you have this strange silhouette, and it's lifted off, revealing the body underneath.
Oscar Prescott, 42, single. He was on stage when the attack took place, but the lights were out, so no one saw who did it.
These drawings become very good references and templates for the other departments, for the art department, for camera, for costume. And a shot like this involves several heads of department. For example, you have a prop maker making, this is a pickaxe award that's embedded in his head. You have makeup dealing with the blood. You have costume, who are concerned if the blood's going to be on their costume. You have the art director dealing with the overall dressing of the scene. So, I propose that this is shot from one angle so people understand that this device will have a metal arm behind the actor's head and he will lie there. And so it's all thought out in advance how to achieve that shot.